Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and so it's Friday, and I haven't done my laundry yet. I told you I was gonna do my laundry, and it's still sitting there. Yeah, I didn't feel good, and I decided to wait until Monday. I like to plan my days accordingly, so it's like if I'm gonna go all the way over there, like it's really where I go to do my laundry is like where Dennis and I used to live, like past where we used to live. Like I only go to that washer and dryer place. Like I don't know, it's like a part of the past you can't let go of, and it happens to be right near physical therapy and um, my new friend's house. So I'm just like, might as well just wait until Monday. I need food in the house, but you know what? Just eat what you have here. I don't care. Like, you can wait 2 more days. Like, it's not gonna kill you because I have to see my counselor on Monday night, and so I won't get out till 8. And then I could just go to the supermarket after that and just get what I need for the week. Like, it's gonna be 4th of July. So what? I don't even know if anything's open on the 4th of July. So we just do it. So I've been trying to. I got a piece of paper and I'm just like, let me write these things down so I don't forget. So I can do videos specifically about certain topics. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to hear the same thing over and over again. Um, People might be wondering different things, and I can talk about those things. So I started doing that, and I wanted to um, tell you a little thing that happened yesterday. It's not a big deal. Um, it's something I do more often than most. Um, but I don't advertise it, and I don't video it. It's a very personal, people are really, in a struggle and you don't want to be, oh, hold on, let me take my camera out and video you. Like, that's wrong. Like, sometimes you can be like, do you mind if I get a picture with you? Some of them might say, yeah, but, um, it's really an intimate moment between two strangers, and it doesn't need to be shown across the world like, oh, this person's doing so good. Like I see these things and I think they're almost um like staged, just to get the praise for, like, oh, this person's giving shoes to the homeless people, let's video that so we can get money on the video. Like, it's not like that for me. I help um when I can. And what happened yesterday, so yesterday was Thursday, and I only got 2 hours of sleep. So I was like, I'm just going home after my counselor appointment. It was raining cats, dogs, monkeys, gorillas yesterday. So it was raining out. And so I went to my counselor appointment, and on my way back, I mean, literally right down the street, I take the left to take the right to take the left that I needed to take to head back onto the same street I need to be on. And you have a bridge, you have like cement that you can walk on, because people cross the street there. And there was a homeless guy with his bags, just had signs out to, he just needed train fare to, um, get his job. And, he was still homeless. And, I usually don't just go up to strangers like that. But usually, I think the only way I can describe it is it's like you get just a, I can't even explain the feeling. So I took the left I needed to take. I'm on this street. I'm driving and I'm driving and I'm just like, you know, just this feeling of I can't even explain the feeling that you get, but it's almost like God's telling you you can't not you can't ignore that. Like, and I was still gonna just keep going home, and I even had to do a left where you're not supposed to do a left. I was like, this is now or never. Like, either go back and do something, or go home and forget it. And like I said, a feeling came over me. Was just like, you can't forget this. I mean, I just said to myself, I'm like, how is God gonna look at you today, if you didn't help this man? Like, you had a total useless day. Um, you know, when you can help somebody today. And I knew I wasn't really helping anybody today, so that day. So I was just like, I don't know why I was pulled in that direction, but God just told me I had to go. And no, I don't hear voices like that, but it was a feeling that I had, and I had to go back. So, you're thinking, you're driving back, and you're just like, okay, how am I going to approach this situation here? I now look like a guy, but I'm very short, and, whatever. And I'm just, and when you have nothing, how do you give people stuff, And, I parked down the street. It was raining, so I just had my sweatshirt, this shirt on actually, and I walked over. I had my keys. I walked over. I crossed the street when it was safe, and walked up to the guy, and I said, hey, what's your name? And I go, my name's Jaden. JC. And I was like, let's get your stuff and let's get out of the rain. And I said, there's a coffee place like right where I parked, or we could go to, I said, we can go to this place or we can go to Dunkin' Donuts. Up to you. I'm just like, the first thing we need to do is get you something to drink and something to eat. That's like the first thing that I do. Then that way you can assess the situation. So I had him put his stuff in my car so it wasn't getting wet, and we don't bring these things into this into this coffee place. It was very expensive, by the way. I wasn't eating or drinking anything. It was more for me to assess the situation. What does he need? What's his purpose? What is he doing? Why is he homeless? Like, just what's the deal? So, whether he was telling me the truth or not, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. So I drove him to the I says, once I assessed like what was going on and what he needed and all that stuff, I did give him some money, and I drove him to a train station that I said, listen, there's a parking lot on this street in this town. Like, it was right down the street. I said, I can drive you there so you can at least get on to either the green line or the orange line. And gave him enough money to at least get to where he had to go. I guess he was going to, like, East Bum, whatever. Like, you had to take commuter rails to get there. And the commuter rail is like $11 a person. And I needed to make sure that I gave him that money for the train, which is more money. I mean, literally, if you're going to go into Boston, one person's going to cost you over $20 if you take the train. So, and made sure he had at least something, like a couple bucks for food or something. So, we got into this parking lot. We said our goodbyes. I gave him a bag because I had a bag. I was like, you can have it. And I gave him a sweatshirt, and I gave him a water, an ice water. So I was like, that way it'd stay cold for a while. And sent him on his way. I said, good luck to you and stuff. We exchanged numbers, and we were actually only 1 year apart from each other. I don't know, there's some people that you can actually you can actually see how they are before you even know a person, and God was just telling me it was okay. So I had to go with my gut, that it's okay. And you know what? Sometimes you have to put yourself in situations to know. I thought it was very important for me to do that yesterday. I do like helping people. It's just not something I can do on a daily basis. I don't go looking for homeless people to help because I can't afford that. But it also makes you feel good. I just told him, I said, it's just sad that in this world today, only a poor person will help another a poor person out. Like, and he said, the only people that stopped for me and gave me some change were the black people. He's like, no white person stopped for me at all. Because we were in a city where there was more blacks than whites, but... and I told him, I says, yeah, that's because poor people understand what it's like to be poor, and middle class and rich people don't understand what it's like to be poor. So I've been there, done that. I am in that situation. So when you can help somebody out, if you can go without to help somebody else out, do it. And it feels good, Hope he made it there. I guess he was supposed to go to an old boss, and she was going to give him the business or whatever, or work for her and whatever. I'm like, because I kind of asked him, I'm just like, well, aren't you going to get stuck in this situation again? So, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and you know what? He might be in that situation up there, but at least he got to his destination, to where he wanted to go, and that's all I can tell you, So that was that. I came home about 2:30 or something, went back to sleep, and stayed asleep for the rest of the day. So I did my good deed, and I got to sleep out of it. But it kind of messed my sleeping schedule up. I ended up going to sleep about 7 this morning, and I woke up about like 12 something, and then kind of just been in and out of bed today. But there are good people out there, and it's not to be good deeds are not to be exploited. Like, there shouldn't be a video. Like, I can understand if somebody happened to video us and put it up on Facebook or something, like that would be fine. Like, I can understand that, but not for me to try and make money off of his suffering, you know what I mean? And it's a very unique bonding time when you can bond with people without others around. Like, it's just, without videos or anything like that, and it's just it's a unique experience. And I've done that in Boston. I've gone and I've met homeless people, and we've talked, and my phone's not out going, hey, can I video you? Like, I have a YouTube channel. No, it's not like that. It's a really cool experience. I mean, I had people do, I think, crack right in front of me on the street while, whatever. Anyways, gotta go. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here the next time.